Hello, everybody. This is Louie, and welcome to the Lair once again. I hope everyone is doing okay today. Um, whatever time you're watching this video, so sit down cozy and grab some coffee or whatever you like to drink. I want to talk about a movie I watched probably, I'd say a few weeks ago because I really don't remember the exact date I watched this movie. It's called The Way Way Back, and this movie is from 2013. It stars Liam James, which I knew him from movies like Alien vs. Predator Requiem and 2012, but I really didn't know his name until this movie that I actually did a little bit of research. It also stars Steve Carell, which I really hated in this movie, not because bad acting or whatever, but because he really does his villain role pretty well. So man, I really hated his guts in this movie. I think I hated him more here than like compared to The Office, because there are some moments there that I really hate the Michael Scott character. Sam Rockwell, which it was kind of like the opposite, because I hated him so much because of the role he had as Justin Hammer in Iron Man 2, and that went for years. Ever since I watched that movie, I hated Sam Rockwell. But now watching him like as the fun mentor, the fun what's it called, the fun job manager, like I really want a manager like that. If I have another job, well, when I have another job, I actually want a manager like that, because like he was so super fun. It also has what's her name? Maya Rudolph. Man, she's such an amazing actress as well. And there's a role of the mom of Liam James's character, which I don't. His name is Duncan, but I don't remember the mom character name or like her actress name, but she does an amazing work as well. Like she's doing this for her son, and every time she also delivers. Basically, the plot of this movie is Duncan and his mom go to a what's it, a summer vacation, summer trip, with her new boyfriend now, because she divorced, and well, they're kind of like trying to blend in with the boyfriend's family. But Duncan really doesn't kind of like it, because the Steve Carell character, which I really don't remember his name right now, he's just plain bad with him. Like he hates Duncan, but he kind of doesn't really tell him that. But by the way he treats him, like at the beginning of the movie, he's like, "What? Where do you find yourself in the scale from 1 to 10?" And he's like, "I think you're a 3." And it's like, man, like what a harsh way to to start a conversation. Like that's just so I really get why Duncan is like so quiet and all. And I actually felt related to this character, not because of the whole attempting stepfather situation, but for other stuff I'm going to start to talk about. So you see, Duncan is like this kid who he's like kind of reserved. He doesn't talk much. He probably just talks whenever he has to. And I kind of felt myself in that position, because I'm not someone who really talks much, unless there's like a reason for me to talk, or if someone includes me in a conversation. Um, if that's not the case, I don't speak at all. And that's so Duncan arrives with the new family members he's gonna meet. I think, or I think he just meets like the neighbor. Like I don't think. I think they're just neighbors, like the woman that comes out and hugs him and whatever. Duncan just feels like he's like an alien, he doesn't feel like he fits in this place. And then his new stepsister takes him out to the beach, and she's like, "I'm not gonna take care of you," or whatever, and she takes him anyway. But here's Duncan, sitting on the sand, just grabbing the sand right there, and the other girls talking and even saying, "Oh, where did he come from?" and whatever. And it's terrible, the way he's being treated like an outsider. I mean, he is from another place, but you're not supposed to treat someone like that. I saw this movie in a time, well, I recently watched it, but long story short, after I watched the movie, I went to a family party. And I went there, with a goal of, talking to aunts and uncles, talking to my cousins and whatever. And once I got there, I felt, so out of place. Like I felt like I didn't belong there because nobody talked to me. I didn't talk back. I was just there on my phone, faking that I was doing stuff. But all I wanted, was to get out of there because I just felt so weird. And I was like, damn, I think this is what Duncan is going through. Like, you're going to a place, to like socialize and whatever, but you just can't because you feel like you don't belong, And I saw like my cousins talking and whatever. Like, everyone was talking, everyone was socializing except me. I was the only one that was like this. And it was like, man, this is terrible. I feel terrible about this. And so I think that's where Duncan is at the beginning of the movie. He just really doesn't know if he belongs there, So what does he do? He gets out of the house. He goes out to look probably for his people. And so that's when he arrives, he goes to this like diner. I think it's a diner. And he sees the Sam Rockwell character, whose name I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember the name. But he sees him playing Pac-Man, and he's like, "Oh, you play Pac-Man?" And he's like, "Yeah, I play Pac-Man and whatever." And they kind of have like a little moment right there. Only for a few days later, for Duncan to find him at the at the water park. And this guy's like, "Hey, how did my score go?" and whatever. And the Sam Rockwell character kind of sees something in him, and he's like, "You know what? Why don't you come work for me? And let's see, He kind of like he sees that Duncan isn't really in a good spot right now, and that he has like trouble socializing. So I think the Sam Rockwell character tries to like help him to get out of that shell, and he actually does. Because throughout the movie, you actually start seeing that Duncan is starting to feel comfortable in this place. He's starting to actually smile. He's starting to actually feel happy. And I actually kind of did feel related to that too, because it's like finding your people. And like in my case, I'm not going to say I found my people, but I'm taking the example of my past job. Long story short, I think everyone in the end just betrayed me, but in the time I was there, like everyone was like so warm, like I would be able to talk to most of them, about anything, and I would like feel free, I would feel like I would be able to laugh and all of that, and I would be just happy, to actually go back to that job. And I feel Duncan felt that same way, because he was like, the only place he wanted to go was work, because that was the only place he was happy. But in his case, he was happy there because at home he had the situation about the boyfriend, which is still Steve Carell, and this boyfriend actually what's it called? Having an affair with someone else. So yeah, count me out on that situation, because I'm not living that. I felt very related to the Duncan character, because I feel like we are all Duncan at some point, that we get to some place and we just don't feel like we blend in, and we're trying to find the people that we might blend in with. Sometimes, that people just comes along without you even looking for them. I mean, Duncan just went to a water park and sit down, and this guy just like started to talk to him, and I think he saw something in him, and then just, from there on out, they actually started to, to be co-workers, to be friends and all of that. And that was just a very beautiful moment, and I kind of wish I had that moment too. I think it also teaches us that nothing's gonna fall on our plate as long as we go look for it, because Duncan either had the choice of staying at home and just, like going through all of that stuff, or get out and look for something that you can like distract on for a while. And he actually did that. He actually found a job, which was cool. And that's kind of like the situation I'm going through. Like, should I get out or stay at home? I'm kind of doing both, but this actually teaches you like there's more stuff out there. It's a whole world out there for you, as the Sam Rockwell character explains to Duncan. So if you really haven't had the chance to watch this movie, I really recommend you to do so, because it's a beautiful coming of age movie. I don't know, I started to get like into coming of age movies recently. I don't know if it's because of the way I'm feeling right now, but I really encourage you to watch this movie. You're not going to regret it. It's called The Way Way Back from 2013. I don't know why I did not find out about this movie way before. I mean, it took me more than 10 years to find out about this movie, and I kind of regret not watching it before, but I'm glad that I did now. So it kind of spoiled most of it, but watch it. Like, you need to see it with your own eyes. You need to experience this movie. It's such a beautiful movie. The visuals, the acting, everything, the music, the places they go to, like the locations and all of that. It's such a very beautiful movie. I really super recommend it. So I guess that is all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Still, this is kind of like a polishing kind of thing in the ways of how my videos are going to be now. You can always give me some recommendations, or do this or don't do that, or anything is welcome here. So I would really appreciate your support. As always, give it a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, because that supports my channel and that encourages me to make more videos. I really hope everyone is doing okay. I really hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And nothing, hope to see you again soon, or you guys see me again soon. So take care, and until next video.